has it at the 28 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Knocked down.
JUCO sophomore. Nah, we don't do those. You a bust, but you got 85 speed. Fuck, bro. What you say, Joe? You a bust too. You not.
Winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Run the gun. He leads it with the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
Oh, got me one.
They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He pops it up. The defense jumps on it. All of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, strength of mechanism, football, and that's part of it. To be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes.
Can't get 4 stars. Can't get 5 stars. Gotta go to the 3. Bust.
Not going to risk the return here. He'll make the Bearcat.
Those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it. At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to pass. Tetsuya Malayama throws to the wideout.
They hold him. They hold him.
Damn.
And they'll go on offense from the 25. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day. Welcome everyone to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. And the Golden Bears will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he stepped out of bounds at the 22. So Stanford's offense will get the first possession of the game. The build-up with all of the pranks and the hijinks sometimes seems almost as big as the big game itself. Stanford and Cal ready to square off for the Axe.
And memories of football players running down the field, running into band members at the end of crazy games. There have been some unbelievable moments in this great rivalry, and hopefully we're in for another great one today.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the most iconic moments in college football history. Now these guys get an opportunity to make their moments in this big rivalry game.
Catch in the middle, it's Ortega. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And he was hit just
My left tackle just completely got obliterated, bro. I hate that.
Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He gets a
Playing
block.
Cal.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So California's offense will go to work for the first time. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. DB's right up on the receivers. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Golden Bears! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Might as well give it to him again. Running with power.
Let's go, young boy.
45.
Let's go.
Afterburners coming. Slippery slide. Find his way.
Maybe I should have been put it on your shoulders.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same.
I wonder what the bad news is.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Left me hanging.
A lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Snares it outside. It's Rodgers. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. Got a lot of running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cal.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play. And
the returner goes down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding.
Boy, you got 100 yards in the first quarter. I ain't never ran the ball like this.
Let's call that one again.
Stanford
Maybe
set to snap it
what I've been
first
missed.
down. On the run, it's Spears. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty.
I really don't be trying to run the ball like this.
You always want to establish the running game. How about this offense. Nothing fancy. Run the football,
Wow,
be
the total
physical,
this
get a
motherfucker.
big game.
They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Stanford took the big game the last time these two met, winning a close one.
And I think the big key for them last year was they were the more physical team. They were winning in the trenches. They ran the ball when they had to. And speaking to them this week, David, they know they've got to come out and try to duplicate what happened last season.
Yeah, and there's no secrets. Rivalry games, there's no secrets anyways. There's always a ton of passion, a ton of disdain, a ton of hate. You kind of know the other people. They know you. Who's going to come out here, put it together, and win this rivalry game?
What you mean?
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. No sign of the field goal team. They'll go for it on 4th.
Is it a 3-star?
Try to
I just added that nigga to my board, man.
Got it past the marker. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. They'll throw it from
You don't need him.
That's caught. It's Schwartz. Touchdown, Stanford!
What you mean you gotta, nigga? You don't need him.
His abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride.
Tired of you niggas.
Run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The offense set for
I don't know. Why are you down here recruiting 3 stars?
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he's brought down after a nice game.
For niggas like me that ain't got nothing going for him.
Try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate.
And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Looking for a man. It's Ramos. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Golden Bears will.
But why is you down here getting all of the 3-star jam? That was my plan.
And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense.
You got 4 stars and 5 stars.
Right there.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break.
So
back to the air one more time. Lets it fly deep downfield.
oh my God.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback.
I know you don't need them. You got backers. You stay with backers.
Show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He's not going to overtime.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. There's always one thing sure to get the juices flowing for the Cardinal and the sturdy Golden Bears, and that's anything to do with the axe, guys.
Yeah, and the trophy games are fun. It's not a real axe, by the way. It's kind of a trophy with an axe on it. But this means something to them. It means something to the fans. All the pranks, all the history behind it, Palmer.
Yeah, it's really actually more of a plaque, which is interesting. But regardless, it doesn't matter what the records are between these two teams. Stanford and Cal, it comes down to this game. This is bragging rights, not just today, but for the rest of the year.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Ramos. Safe completion on the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left in the 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away.
The rich black niggas always end up fucking with the crazy white bitches.
Really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
I don't understand.
The offense is headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. Smashes through. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Ramos. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Golden Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
I don't understand how hoes just can't play their role. Nigga.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. When the quarterback runs it, he's got the extra blocker, and I don't even know if he needed it. He just gashed them there.
Yeah, Reese. I mean, this offensive coordinator does a good job scheming ways to get this quarterback out into space with the ball in his hands. And when he's there, he can make people miss. And if he gets into the 2nd level of your defense, that dude is gone.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession
Locked
game.
down.
The offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10.
Double overtime.
He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. At the 40. There he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, it's Ramos. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This rivalry dates back to 1892, a mere 90 years before perhaps the most memorable play in college football history.
What, the crowd?
Cal ran through the band on the field.
And that's a play
yeah.
we'll be talking about for another 250 years, no doubt. It's sort of synonymous with this rivalry between Cal and Stanford. And you never know. You never know any given year there's going to be a play that's just going to jump out at you, David, something you'll hold on to.
And I think one of the cool nuggets about this series, the big game in 1982, the band running on the field, the one y'all referenced, every year whoever has the Axe trophy, they change the score of that game. That's how petty this rivalry is. We just change history, change scores. I love it.
It's complete.
There's so many edits out of that shit.
Golden Bear. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute.
Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown.
Down 14.
Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Ramos. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Going to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return.
Y'all didn't block nobody. It's nothing but grass.
Fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left.
Y'all got to block, bro. Y'all have to block.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning.
Great catch. Great motherfucking catch. Come on.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other...
No.
Knocked down back at the 13. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
I keep getting these yellow throws, bro. What's wrong with you?
They're just about ready to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start
Get me a field general next year. I'm gonna get me the greatest field general. NIL goodbye.
No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our...
I got nothing but scramblers and improvisers.
California is a region divided whenever the Golden Bears and Cardinal get together. And we've seen a lot of that spirit on display so far in the fight for the Stanford X. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines. But it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Cal and Stanford plays out.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
To the air, it's Ramos. He's right on target. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field, trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch.
What you want to do with these two, Vaughn?
Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Say, what you want to do with these two?
Back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown.
Marv saying he cut the connection.
Shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big
No, Marv saying Randall cut the connection.
Worst feeling as a wide receiver because you're way downfield. You're ready for the big.
They was in double overtime. Marv was about to kick the field goal to win it in the game. Disconnect.
For another deep shot opportunity.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Third down conversions are a
that's what I'm thinking
this
too.
one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do.
He said he went for two. He didn't get it. So Marv was about to kick his field goal, and then
he'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going for the big play. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
Right.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
I gotta give me that pick.
Defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punting tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25.
I'll be downloading Metal Gear. I need to replay it before I play that new one. Oh, that old one.
Making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to.
Yeah, they remade Metal Gear Solid 3.
And especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that.
5 take place kind of like right after almost.
They did on that last possession for him.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Story-wise, I mean.
It's complete. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Stanford going back to work with another first down. He wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I ain't got time for that.
They'll try again on.
You could barely get on 2K once a week.
They keep attacking through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Singh. He's run out of bounds, but not.
We work for a living, dog.
Pick up and moving the sticks for a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Spears. They go up top to get it.
You are not a 30 carry back, boy. You got 10 touches on the day. And you're fucked up.
And I like this. I want to
wait till the season over with.
Man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
These niggas blowing me.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Ramos. Get it out on the screen. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip into running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generate.
He's running free.
I'm pissed.
10. Touchdown, Cal.
It is.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You know these Sony consoles last for 5 years and get arthritis after that.
And do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous.
Oh, Simons.
After the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the returner will be knocked down.
Did it over?
The Stanford offense making its way back.
Did it overheat?
That last touchdown,
You know, mine used to.
was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was.
No, it just cut off. Feel it.
Pulls it in on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That is a highly efficient
And he wrestled like, oh, wait, I was running us up.
Inside the 40. The give to the back. They'll rip off
Yeah.
play. It's 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains,
The game didn't save.
wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're one throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field, looking for a productive play on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete.
For a wide receiver,
The quarterback I'm playing got 6 touchdowns, 400 yards, bro.
They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
I feel like,
Looking to throw, it's Ramos.
yeah, bro.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by
I
the
think
hit.
my thumbs done really degraded.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
I am.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Let's go. We bait a nigga though. Got a pick now. Pussy.
Cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board.
Yeah, that's my off day.
Nobody open. If I'm the QB,
I'm gonna be there around like 10. I'm gonna work tonight and tomorrow night, and we get a movie thing today.
Bad decision by the QB there.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. But take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
All right.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
He got the vibe. That boy got the vibe up. The whole game on Twitch. Okay, let's see. They in double overtime. Tennessee got the ball.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
It's glitched on here. Cause that's what happened with me and Vaughn and the Natty.
Grabbed in the middle.
You're supposed to keep going for 2. Until y'all both don't get it.
Really nice job.
Or until one person get it and the other person don't. But on here, after you stop somebody, they give you the option to kick a field goal and that fuck up the game.
This guy just throws completions.
That's not supposed to go like that in real life.
He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now.
That's what happened with me and Vaughn and the Natty.
Touchdown, Stanford. He'll try to tack on one more.
I think I had the option to kick the field goal, but it put me at like the 40 or some shit. It was weird. Like, it was dumb. And then they gave him the ball back.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Bear offense on its way to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about that play by the free safety? He actually wasn't blitzing on that play. He had dropped down to the box, and he was just watching the QB and watching to see what was going around him. When he saw the quarterback keep holding on to the ball, he just said, man, I'm just going to go get him myself.
That don't make no sense. And then when they gave option for Vaughn to kick the field goal like it was an extra point. And it's like, oh, they hold me. They hold me.
For this, 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Ramos. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field.
All right, Maul stopping.
Out there to punt for the 5th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown, looking to take a shot. And that one falls in.
You sad quarterback, bro. All you do is get hurt, get banged up, and sell me.
They become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure.
Sent it downfield. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Spears. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll try to run for it. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Steps away. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Go back to the VOD.
That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense for the 3 is coming soon.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, it looked like you pulled the plug. As soon as he scored, it looked like you pulled the plug, bro.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Dennis with Maul.
Run out the clock with the lead. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nigga, where you been at all day, nigga?
They need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this.
No, nigga.
Slide.
Whoa.
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick.
You sure you was asleep, nigga? Sound like you was laid up with Janae, and then that's what it sound like.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The Bears moving quickly to the line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time.
Give Maul the dub, because Maul was going to hit the extra point and win. That's how I feel.
These offenses, sometimes when they get pressed and they know they got to go fast and they got to put points on the boards, sometimes they get a little bit reckless, and they do right here. They give up the safety. Now down multiple possessions and kicking off. The chances of them winning just went way down.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football.
Not like that.
And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Ramos. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Right.
Looking for more room. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content
I'm about to
just
post
to
it.
drain the rest of the time away.
Check. Hold on, Josh. Before you do that, before you make that irrational decision. Hold on. Check the PlayStation Plus collection. A show 24 might be in there, I think. Because I think I done played it. I used to have it. Actually, it's in my library. It's alright. I seen. As far as disconnects go, Ron, if a nigga up 21 in the second half, we tell him run it back, or is it like by the 4 quarters where we like, yeah, he got it? Right.
They'll try to put a
So
drive
basically,
together,
we gonna
starting
handle
from the
disconnect on a
36.
case by case basis.
Going up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's
Yeah, it was.
intercepted,
The game
maybe
was over with.
breathing a little life into this team. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meet coffin.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Oh, bro.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And it's $40.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Dumps it to the back.
You got what you about to be playing, huh?
A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Should be, yeah.
Trying to pull the plug on this clock.
PlayStation Plus by now.
Timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save.
Should be in PlayStation Plus by now. Think it is.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Sony used to, I thought they stopped selling movies on PlayStation stuff.
Save as much time as possible. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And the what?
Stomping has commenced. As they
Of what?
that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. The Cardinal extend that lead, and now they can almost sense grabbing the axe.
And when Stanford gets the lead, we know what time it is. They're going to play their brand of football, their physical brand, try to take home this rivalry game the way they know how to do it.
You got to wonder what the mindset is for Cal right now here in the second half. All of the emotional and physical buildup leading to this game. They know how important it is, and you can feel it slipping away. Just wonder if there's a sense of panic right now on the Bears sidelines.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from a lot.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the...
Touchdown, Stanford! And the beatdown has ensued. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
There's no mercy rule in college football.
Almost down 21 points.
In the fourth quarter, they are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
1 by 30.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on.
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 40, the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
All right, dog.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have... And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, dude, have you lost your mind? I mean, I get it. Aggressiveness is good, but when you're up by this much, the ball game's pretty much over. I don't know if you're going to give them life again, but that is a little aggressive, even for me, who considers himself really aggressive. And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Woo, boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff.
Luigiana. That's funny.